right here. Everybody seen him?
So here's the thing, guys. This is obviously going to be super challenging, right? We're all trying to do the impossible, make a movie in 10 days. Even if we had $10 million and 100 people on set, it's just super challenging. So we've been definitely trying to make sure that everyone feels safe at all times with lots of communication. As we kind of know that sometimes things shift and we're running and gunning. This weapon, I have been an armor, I have been safety, and I have been stunts on multiple projects. This weapon has been with me the entire time. Moving forward, this weapon will be handed to me. Anyone can come up at any time and ask to see the weapon. There is no ammunition that will ever be brought to set. This weapon never comes out of the holster. It is a locked holster. But we can always, what we will do is announce each and every day there's a cold weapon on set. The other weapons will be plastic. There is no way for them to go off. So there is no...
As live. Every weapon is treated as a live weapon no matter what. I'm not budging on this.
Turn that off, please.
I am not budging on this. No, you don't need to turn it off.
You don't know what you're doing on this set, and I'm going to be very respectful right now. I don't
No.
want this to turn into a whole thing, but you are lost, sir.
I am not lost. I'm
So
doing
we're
the
here to
job of
try
a
to do-
second AD right now,
No,
trying to
our
catch
set-
up with a lot of
Stand down
things.
just for one moment,
But
please.
we cannot
One thing
be-
that we had
I'm
in the
going to ask you to
conversation this
leave
morning.
set. If you continue
Do not touch me, please. You do not
don't
invade
know
my
what you're
space.
doing.
Okay? Please do not
So
invade
leave
my
set.
space.
Leave set so that we can work. You've been getting in the way, basically.
Roger?
Yes, Roger, offset. I cannot work with you here, and it's either you or me. So you make the decision.
So
Guys, I'm here for all of you. Miss Sarah has been taking on more than she can.
I just wanna.
I know, please.
Can I just
So-
intervene one thing based off of that with the plastic guns? Because they are not live, they're not even cold, they're unfunctioning plastic toy guns. So the point we want to make on that is, if you have any hesitation where you want to see anything with those, let me know. But if you feel safe and you are okay with that, then I don't feel like the toy guns are something we have to treat and care for as real. But I want everybody to feel comfortable with that, and we will do that if that's a situation. But our main thing is just to make sure everyone feels comfortable.
So on that note, can you say-
I'm gonna go sit in my vehicle for a minute, guys. This is super challenging, and we need this positive energy.
So I was up to him. So as I was saying, Lloyd is going to be our designated armorer. He is going to be in control of the weapons, and only him. We're going to start each day with him showing that there is no ammo inside any of these weapons, or just going over what are the weapons for the day. We'll also talk about any stunts that are going to happen. April is trained with stunts and safety, so okay. Well, we'll go over that so people are aware of any violence or what coordinated actions need to happen.
Can I say something real quick?
I just want to get through the things that I had. So before a scene where we have any weapon, you will show that there's no ammo in there, and only you alone will show that. And then we'll do the scene, and after the scene is done, you'll take it from the actor so that they're not walking off with it. And because you are designated armorer, it is only in your hands. And then after lunch is over, we'll repeat the process that we did at the beginning of the day, showing that there is nothing in the guns. That's for people who are just arriving, new cast members, all of that. And I believe that is it. So you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I think the only important thing is like, he's gonna announce before every scene that there is any kind of weapon in, if it's real or if it's fake, but the most important thing is if you're uncomfortable with it, he's gonna ask before every scene, does anyone wanna check it? And if you would like him to show you that it's fake, please don't hesitate to ask him. That's it. That's the only like safety thing that we need to make sure we're doing is like don't hesitate to say something if you would like to check the weapon. That's it.
Correct. So in regards to what I said, does that make sense to you? And
Yeah.
you know, just want to make sure everyone's comfortable.
Yeah.
And if you are comfortable and we have a toy gun, then you know we'll still, if there's a moment where you have any hesitation, we just bring it to our attention and we can show you again.
Yeah.
But just with assurance, again, there's absolutely no ammo on set. So we were happy to go through those protocols still. And again, that's the whole thing. It's just making sure everybody feels safe. And once we know that, if we check and take moments periodically, especially when new people arrive and we go through that process again, then I think we'll be fine.
Having
Right.
those safety meetings, it's fun.
So just to like sum up, because that was like from 5 different people,
Mhm.
just really quick. Start it every day at crew call. Everyone, please come to where you're called. We are going to have a safety meeting. We will go over this again. Lloyd is our armorer. He will be showing that whatever weapons we are using that day are empty. If at any point in the day you'd like to double check that it is empty, Lloyd will more than welcome, happy to show you that it is empty. Please do not be scared. This is a safe place. If you are uncomfortable, please say something. We will have another safety meeting, the same information, the same protocols after lunch in case new people have arrived. Cast will also be briefed after this separately. They will not exit any scene with any weapons on their belts. Every time we step off set, Lloyd will be grabbing it. He will be the only person grabbing it. Belts as well, including batons. Anything we have, any kind of weapon on set will be announced each scene, and they will be kept with Lloyd every scene.
Any questions? All right.
I just want to say one thing while
Yeah.
we're all gathered here. It's maybe not even regarding the guns specifically, but just if anyone has anything to say, just you gotta say it. You gotta say it. You gotta find myself. You gotta find Robert. You gotta find, whoever your, leader in your team is, and say it. Because what happens is it rumbles, and she said that to him, and he said that to her, and it's
Telephone.
It's a lot.
It's not good.
It's a lot.
And we're about communication. We're a small group. You know, I know where Lloyd's getting with this, and it's just that stuff, it can turn nasty. And there's no reason for that. Like I said the other day, I'm not holding anyone accountable for anything. If there's something that's not here, maybe for a second I might seem stressed, but I can work around it. I can make it happen for the most part. If not, then I'll put it somewhere else in the boneyard, and they can come back to it another time. But I don't want anybody to be afraid to come talk and communicate. That is not a problem at all, and that's what's going to get this film done. So that's what we wanted to make sure. There's none of that, just like he's saying, the grumbling that turns into something else, then when I hear about it, what the hell, it's not even close to what happened. So we don't want to have that sort of thing.
All right, so at this moment, Lloyd, this is your responsibility. And
This is a actually firing weapon. There's no ammunition in this weapon. The chamber is clear. There is also magazines here. These are real and they are functioning. There's absolutely no ammunition in those. Closing.
But it wasn't behind you, Lord, too. And then you can see it.
yeah, make sure to
Empty. Empty. Putting the mag back into the weapon. Still empty. Holstered. That's it.
All right, and this is the only prop weapon with us right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go meet with Wayne and see where he's
You
at.
want to meet with him or don't want to meet with him?
I'll meet with him. And everybody else?
Did anyone else have anything to say before we were?
I just have one thing with the property. When you're Oh, right. That's thunder. Welcome to Minnesota.
Like an earthquake for a minute. You have those too?
When you're walking at the other house, this house isn't as much of a concern, but when you're walking up to the door, stick to the path. I have dogs that have dug holes and now the grass has grown over, so they are all incognito until you twist your ankle. So stick to the gravel and then stick to the wood path and you won't have any issues. Don't try to skip over the grass, not because I'm concerned with the grass, because I'm concerned about your health. So just avoid the grass.
Cool. So everybody, one more thing, if that was it, again, about the communication, like, to me, in developing this area to make films,